Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is the third news on 30th March newspaper front page dawn. Juvenile convict acquitted after 28 years in jail by Nasser Iqbal. Islamabad, the Supreme Court has declared that a murder convict who spent 28 years behind bars amid rejection of his appeals in all lower and superior courts was a juvenile at the time of the commission of offense and thus entitled to benefit from a 2001 presidential ordinance regarding special remission in death sentence. While expressing concern that the determination of juvenility of Muhammad Anwar remained in limbo over the past 12 years, the Apex Court set aside the judgments of a session court as well as the Lahore High Court LHC in the 1993 murder case. In a detailed judgment, however, a three-judge Supreme Court bench comprising Justice Mansoor Ahmad Malik, Justice Syed Mansoor Ali Shah, and Justice Aminuddin Khan upheld the charges under Section 324, attempted murder, and 337D, causing hurt of the Pakistan Penal Code. The teenage Anwar was arrested on March 23, 1993, for the crime he committed on March 6, 1993. He was sentenced to death by a Sessions Court in 1998 for murder. He spent nearly 2 decades in death cell but did not give up hope as he sought justice by approaching courts on one after another to prove his juvenility at the time of commission of offense. The three-member bench of the Apex Court preferred to take up the issue on the basis of the material available on record and finally decided the matter on March 22, 2021. The court was not inclined to refer the matter back to the additional sessions judge concerned to resolve the controversy regarding his juvenility, considering that the convict had already been behind bars for 28 years and the matter regarding his claim of juvenility at the time of occurrence had remained pending for 12 years. Authored by Justice Malik, the verdict regretted that the matter of his juvenility could not be decided by the courts for one or the other technical reasons. The bench recalled how Anwar was convicted by the additional sessions judge Behari on June 23, 1998, under the Section 302B of the PPC. The LHC Multan bench dismissed his appeal on July 25, 2001, maintaining the conviction and death sentence. He then filed a petition before the Supreme Court that dismissed it on October 11, 2007, also maintaining his death sentence. The convict later filed a review petition that also was dismissed for not being pressed by him. Earlier, on December 13, 2001, the Interior Minister notified a presidential order, PO, for grant of special remissions in the death sentence of those condemned persons who were juvenile as defined in the Juvenile Justice System Ordinance 2000 at the time of the commission of offense and thus stood commuted to life imprisonment provided that the death sentence had been awarded under Tazir and not Qisas or any other hudud laws. On the strength of the PO, the convict then approached the Punjab Home Secretary for conversion of his death sentence into life imprisonment on the ground that when he committed the crime, that is March 6, 1993, he was below the age of 18 years and therefore could not be sentenced to death for being juvenile at the time of the offense. When his representation was not decided, he moved an application before the session judge in Bihari. It was rejected on July 1, 2009. Later, he preferred a writ petition, which was also disposed of on May 5, 2015, with a direction to the Punjab Home Department to decide the representation by May 8, 2015 and submit a report for perusal of the judge in the Lahore High Court chambers. The Home Department, however, replied that in the 2003 Ziaullah versus Najibullah case, the Supreme Court had to determine the question of juvenility of a convict. Consequently, the convict again approached the session judge, Vihari, but his plea was again dismissed on June 29, 2015, on the ground that no case was pending before the court. He again challenged the order of the sessions judge before the Lahore High Court, which was disposed of with a direction to the session judge to decide the matter. The sessions judge, however, again rejected the petition, stating that no representation of the convict was pending before the Home Department, claiming juvenility, and since his death sentence had been confirmed by the Supreme Court, therefore the issue of juvenility could not be determined. He again challenged the order before the Lahore High Court and rejected it on February 11, 2015, with the observation that the High Court was left with no jurisdiction to reopen the past and closed the matter in constitutionality jurisdiction as the Supreme Court had refused to commute the sentence. He once again approached the Supreme Court, which converted his petition into appeal and set aside the judgments of the Sessions Court as well as the High Court, and after replying on a number of documents, declared that Anwar was a juvenile at the time of commission of offense within the meaning of Section 7 of the Juvenile Justice System Ordinance 2000 and thus entitled to the benefit of the December 13, 2001 President order, presidential order. The court, however, upheld the charges under Section 324 and 337D of the PPC. And in the end, the formal request, if you have not yet, please subscribe our channel and press the like and bell button to get the fresh from us. Thank you for watching. Have a nice time and goodbye.